Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to give some advice on manifestation and really talk a lot about self-concept and give you some affirmations you can use to manifest whatever it is that you're manifesting. Okay, I think I'm going to make more of these videos. Obviously, I have a bunch of videos on the law of assumption. Check out my law of assumption playlist. This video will be in that playlist as well, but I really want to keep you guys on that manifestation, or in that manifestation mode, get you into that manifestation mindset, hype you up. Think of these as pep talk videos for you to just watch whenever you feel like you need a little bit more help in manifestation, or maybe the 3D is not showing you what you want, or what have you. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and dive straight into the video. The first affirmation you should be saying, or if you want to say it, it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Okay, I'm never gonna say you should do this, you should do that. That's not really my vibe here. But something that has personally helped me a lot is saying I am always worthy. I have always been worthy of that dream job. I have always been worthy of love. All my past selves, all the past versions of myself have always been worthy of love. I know for some of you, you're trying to manifest relationships, and maybe you're not really manifesting in the way that you want to manifest, or it's things are going a little bit haywire. Just going inwards, coming back to self, and telling yourself that no, I am worthy of this thing. I am worthy of good. I'm worthy of the best life has to offer. I'm worthy of that perfect job, that perfect relationship, the perfect version of that person. Okay, that is a great self-concept affirmation, and it really draws the energy and intention back to yourself, and people start reflecting that back to you. Okay, when you feel good enough, worthy enough, or even if you don't feel that way in the beginning, if you just tell yourself, even if you just robotically affirm I feel worthy, then again, the entire world will reflect that back to you. One thing I do want to say is that it is really important to work on your self-concept, but also change your assumptions about other people or other things. When you feel worthy enough, you won't hesitate to apply for that job that you felt was always out of your range. You won't hesitate to ask for a raise or promotion. You won't hesitate to manifest even love, good, worthy love, even a specific person. I know a lot of you, a lot of people that think manifesting a specific person is weird or bad or whatever. They just maybe don't feel worthy enough of that best version of that person, or maybe they're just so they're living in the old story too much, oh, this person was this and that, I'm over this, that. Okay, or maybe it's the opposite. Sometimes they're just what, I am worthy, and they kind of just get over that person, because they're just I don't want to manifest this person anymore. I want something better. Whatever it is, you're free to manifest whatever you want, as long as you're not harming other people. And trust me when I say I've done a lot of coaching calls. I've never met a single client that wished anything bad on anyone. Okay, but I will help you manifest whatever you want, as long as it's on the lighter topics. I'm not really a psychologist. I do want to say that there's certain things that I would highly recommend just going to therapy for, but do just want to give a quick shout out to the fact that I do manifestation coaching. So if you're interested in that, check out the description box below where you can sign up for that, and I have tons of success stories on how people manifested their SP back and got into the relationship that they wanted with the person they wanted. So you can check that out. It's gonna be in my law of assumption playlist. But yeah, just saying I am always worthy. I have always been worthy. Okay, even just extending love to the past versions of yourself that maybe didn't feel that way, and telling yourself that's okay. I forgive myself. At the end of the day, it's of course forgive other people, but if you manifested something like that, you can unmanifest that, and just forgiving the past versions of yourself that maybe put up with certain things in the past and let down your boundaries. Okay, it doesn't have to be that way. You can 100% break patterns. I've seen so many people, pretty much everyone I know has been through at least one or two bad relationships, and a lot of them are thriving. A lot of them are in really good relationships. They were able to break that pattern. They can do it. You can as well. Okay, same with work and jobs and career. Even for me, I'll give a personal example in my life. I was doing internships that I felt I was too qualified for, that maybe weren't paying me as much as I thought I would, and then the first job that I get out of college is a 6-figure high-paying job in freaking New York City. I was able to break that pattern of imposter syndrome, not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy enough, manifesting the exact amount that I wanted. Okay, so you never have to stay stuck. That's something that I want you to know. You never have to feel you're stuck and there's no way out. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick some more cards to see what else you can be saying. Yeah, I am highly magnetic to my desires, okay? Yeah, your desires want you just as much as you want them. My desires want me even more than I want them, okay? Never put anything on a pedestal, you know, your person, your desires, that job, money, whatever, okay? Like, the fact that, you know, they're lucky that you're even manifesting them. That thing is lucky you even want it, because you brought that thing into your reality, okay? You created that, or you know, raised awareness enough to like bring that thing into your reality, okay? So that's something that you should be saying. I am magnetic to my desires. I am captivating. You know, anyone would be lucky to be with me. That job would be so lucky to have me. That firm would be so lucky to have an amazing employee like me. Yeah, I also really like, I always experience the best case scenarios. Okay, I know a lot of us tend to think like, oh, what's the worst that could happen? Murphy's Law, what can go wrong will go wrong. You got to think the other way around. What can go right will always go right. I'm always, you know, manifesting best case scenarios. I'm always manifesting abundance, good things, good luck. Okay, I always manifest the best versions of people. I have the best version of my SP right now. I have the best version of that job, or, you know, I'm getting like all the benefits. I'm getting to work, you know, I get to work remotely. I get to work on my schedule, you know, what have you, whatever you want. Figure out what the best case scenario looks like to you. Sometimes I would even recommend like writing it down on a piece of paper. Like, what is the best case scenario? What does that look like? You know, get really specific. Trust me when I say, when you get specific, it is crazy how the universe works, but it will give you that very specific thing. I've had people reflect my affirmations back to me verbatim. I got the exact amount that I wanted, like, you know, to the dollar, when it came to, you know, like money and work and bonuses. Okay, so this stuff really does work. I promise you. Like, you know, if this didn't work, I would not be talking about it. Trust me, I hate wasting my time. I don't like talking about things that I don't think are going to benefit people. So you best believe, you know, you manifested this video for a reason, and this stuff 1,000,000,000% works, okay? And that's also something you got to keep telling yourself. It's working. No matter what I'm doing, it's working. A lot of you, you know, you doubt yourself. Is this working? Just because you don't see movement. Are my affirmations working? If you can just tell yourself that whatever I'm doing is working, I always get what I want no matter what, you know, you would be spending more time creating or bringing that thing into your reality rather than doubting. As much as you can, stop saying I haven't seen movement. Stop saying it's not working, because it is always working. Actually, everything is an affirmation. The more you're affirming, oh, it's not working, this, that, the more you're like giving like credence to that reality, the more you're bringing about that reality where you don't have what you want, where it's not working. So stop saying that, okay? Yeah, let's go ahead and pick some more cards. Yeah, only my positive thoughts manifest. Only my positive thoughts manifest. Again, I always experience the best case scenario. I'm only ever experiencing good things in life. I'm only ever experiencing, like I said, the best versions of people. I only think positive thoughts. I only like give meaning and value to my positive thoughts. I only give credence to my positive thoughts. My negative thoughts don't manifest. We as humans do tend to give a lot of, you know, like value and importance to these negative thoughts. It's like 100 good things, no, 99 good things could be going on in your life, and that one negative thing, you know, that's gonna take over. We have to train our brain to think more positively. We have to train our brain to not care, to ignore the 3D. Okay, it does take a little bit of practice, but trust me when I say, like, you know, I was so bad at this when I first started, but ignoring the 3D is like a breeze to me. Like, when this might sound like kind of funny, but like just seeing the 3D as a simulation, and if you don't like it, you can change it. Like, you know how there were those like what's it called, those virtual like character games. There's a very specific name for that, but I don't know, I played the one with Demi Lovato, and it's like you had a choice how you wanted to make the characters act. That's literally what life is like. You don't like something in your reality, you can change it. You're the director of your life. You don't like the way you know, you don't like the way a certain person is showing up in your life, assume the best of them. Tell them, nope, I don't accept this. They're only showing up as the best versions of themselves. They're only showing up as the versions of themselves that are nice to me, that are sweet to me, that are so kind, caring, respectful, loyal. Doesn't matter if they're the biggest player, the biggest, you know, F-boy, F-girl, whatever. There's a lot of options, oh, this, that. Trust when I say I live in a big city, New York City, and I've had, like, you know, people, like, kind of, like, just not even care about all these other options, this and that. Like, I've had people that were, like, obsessed and, like, would, you know, like, even stalk me a little bit, like, show up around my apartment and stuff, and it's like, holy, like, you know, obviously you don't wanted to get to that level, but trust when I say, like, there were certain people that I thought were like the biggest players that when I just worked on my self-concept, they completely changed. Like, I was not seeing any semblances on, you know, I was not seeing anything that proved otherwise, that like, oh, they were talking to other people, this, that. Okay, so I mean, this stuff really works. It really does work. Same with like jobs, money, abundance. Okay, first of all, you have to tell yourself that money is limitless. There's an abundance of money to go around. If you're living in, you know, how do I say this, what you see is what you think about. If you think that money is scarce, that you have to work really hard for it, that you have to like, do the most to earn money, like this and that is happening, layoffs, this, that, well, you've manifested a version of, that reality where that exactly that is happening. I know some people who do not give a single care about money. They don't worry about money because they know it's abundant. They know it's limitless. They know that they can get it anytime they want. They don't put limits on themselves, and they also don't get triggered when someone else gets a job and they don't, this, that, because they know they'll just get another better job. They know that these opportunities are coming along their way. Okay, it's just a matter of breaking the barriers of your own thinking and freeing yourself of the limits that you've set on yourself. It is not, anyone else. Even if society, they told you you can't do this, that. Again, you manifested being in a society that acts that way. You can unmanifest that. There are some people that are living in pure bliss. They're living in Barbados, as Neville would say. They're living the best version of their life. They don't care what's, whatever's going on around them that they don't like. They're fixing that. They're correcting that in their mind. Okay, that's something that you have to do. It does take a little bit of work, practice. Okay, you do have to consciously think about your goals and manifestations, and be more conscious of your thoughts. Think about thoughts. But once you do that, once you create the belief that things are easy for you to manifest, that it's easy for you to only live in the 3D that you want, you will never complain about anything. You will live the best possible life, and it is possible to be happy most of the time, even if not all the time. I don't know why we don't have to go through hardship. You don't have to go through something negative to experience the positive. I feel like a lot of you, if you watch this stuff, you've already gone through hardships. You don't need to go through any more hardships. We can live a good life on this earth. We were not brought on this earth to suffer. We were brought on this earth to live a good life. It is your birthright to experience abundance. It is your birthright to experience the best versions of people, to live your best life. You don't have to keep, going through negative thought pattern cycles, okay? You have to make the choice to break out of it. It all starts with making a choice. You have to tell yourself, I don't want to experience this anymore. Not in my reality, swipe left, swipe right. And I like this, yes, swipe right. I don't like this, swipe left. I accept this, I rebuke this, I don't want this, I receive this, So yeah, sorry, I can get a little bit passionate and hyped up talking about manifestation, but this stuff really works, you guys. Again, I would not be talking about this stuff if it didn't work. So yeah, do with this information what you will. I do offer manifestation coaching. I also custom make subliminals to help you manifest, and I also do tarot readings. So if you're interested in any of these services, check out the description box below where you can sign up for them. And yeah, I will go ahead and end this video right here. I will, let me know if you have any questions, and see you all next time.